Dr. Tang Swan had a severe dairy and nut allergy and informed the wait staff at the restaurant of this and was, quote, unequivocally assured multiple times that she'd be fine, that what she ordered were all dairy and nut free. Because each time a plate came to the table, she asked. And then about 45 minutes after Tang Swan returned to her hotel room, she had an acute allergic reaction, self-administered an EpiPen, and then just passed out on the floor. Took her to the local hospital and she died.
Damn.
Okay.
You see, what Disney is saying is, well, when you sign up for Disney Plus, which you did for a 1 month free trial in 2019, Mr. Piccolo, you agree to our TOS, or terms of services. And in that TOS, it says, if we kill your wife, you can't sue us in regular court.
Oh, yeah. Good morning and welcome to episode 1525 of Hard Factor. It is Thursday, August 15th, 2024. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80-ish% accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. Patreon.com/hardfactor if you need more. Today, we've got meth-laced candy with Wes.
Meth-laced lollies.
Wow. Oh, lolly.
Oi, lollies.
That's what they call them. Lollies.
In the state of Washington, if you listen to the Hive Hour that Will and I did, in the state of Washington, all lollipops are illegal. Can't have a lolly.
What? That's a weird law.
Yeah.
Wow.
The choking thing?
Maybe they had a meth problem with the lollipops, with the lollies. Can't wait to find out about that.
Mhm.
We've got Disney up to their old tricks with Mark.
It's not good. Disney's no one's going to like to hear about this one.
The mouse is in the driver's seat again, huh?
Yeah. Disney wins.
They always do. I've got life inside Mars.
It's the life on Mars.
How do we get in there?
You got to listen to find out, Pat. And Pat's got a special treat for you, a very special class to end the week.
Yeah, if you want to save your marriage, I got the class for you. I signed up for it earlier, and it is helpful.
Good. Get a lot of tips in there.
Cheap too, probably.
No. I had to click through a lot of things to get the price, and it's not good.
When you're marketing as saving a marriage, you can pretty much upcharge whatever you want, huh?
People are desperate.
You might want to upcharge that.
If you get through 5 clicks, you got them.
Yeah.
Upcharge
They can just subtitle, it's cheaper than divorce is what all they say.
How soon did you have to put in the credit card information? First click?
No, it's a funnel. We're gonna break down. Everyone's getting pitched these weird courses, right? And like the secret for all the money, which is fake. But now that it's gotten to exploiting desperate men who are desperately trying to save their marriages, well, I just found it a little ridiculous. But no, Will, I had a lot of clicks. They lured me in.
Okay, well, I can't wait.
Multi-step process.
I got a funny story about one of those classes.
Kind of like the lice thing, huh?
Wes has been to a couple.
I might have clicked on one back in the day.
Which course did you do?
I mean, desperate men will pay anything.
Well, I was a desperate man.
Ask the guy charges $20,000 to yell at you for a week at a fake boot camp.
Yeah.
What are you willing to invest, Wes? Anyway, that'll be at the end of the show. Stay tuned.
No shame. I had a Tony Robbins CD set, discs.
Yeah.
Very different, Will. Vastly different.
I feel like he was the first, he was the DVD version of Preying on.
But he
He's
believes
good,
in visualization, right? Power of positive thinking. There's some truth to that.
Yeah, I've come around a little bit on Tony Robbins. I went to a wedding at the Boca Raton where he does one of his retreats every year.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, and I saw him there. And I saw the Netflix special. He does some shady shit where he turns the air down to 50 degrees. He only feeds you a bowl of soup in 12 hours, and he just breaks you down before he builds you up. And
I want him cold and horny, Mark.
The poor people were selling people were selling all their furniture to get there, and they were but at the end of the day, at least he tries to inspire you a little bit. So, I mean, there's some pros and cons to it, I guess.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like a shady pastor.
Yeah.
This guy's like Tony Robbins. trailer park cousin who's dirtier, sweatier, hornier, and colder.
That sounds fantastic. What a good lineup. And it's not the end of the week. It's Thursday. I don't know why I said Pat's end of the week. And because Thursday's first Friday. And I'm already in the weekend in my mind. So
yeah. Am I going first? What's the order?
Yeah, I guess.
Meth lollies.
Oh, meth lollies. Meth lollies. Okay.
That's some meth lollies.
Meth lollies. Remember that idea I had to get rid of the homeless people in Austin where you laced half-smoked cigarettes and then tossed them around the city?
I don't.
Poison.
That would probably work.
With poison?
Sad. I mean, it would be a genocide.
Did you tell us about that?
Yeah, I told everyone about that.
Yeah, I mean, put it out there. I remember it. Yeah.
It was brilliant. I mean, it would work.
Yeah.
Well, it's like in the ways that people say Hitler is brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, technically effective.
Auckland, New Zealand is frantically rolling back a new method their city was testing out to curb homelessness there in their city there, I guess, Auckland. And by curbing it, I mean killing homeless people by tricking them with poisonous candy or
oh wow, they did your idea.
Lollies, as they call them, that are actually yeah.
Hold my lolly, Canada.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I know you're thinking, hey, isn't meth exactly what homeless people want in their candy?
Yeah.
Well, so no, I'll explain. The secret and probably controversial plan was carried out by the Auckland City Mission, which is a charity working with homeless people in Auckland. The plan was simple: hand out a bag of food that desperate homeless people really needed to survive, and in those bags, toss in some of these bad boys: pineapple candies, what are actually just solid blocks of 300 milligrams of meth, which is 300 times the potentially lethal dose of meth. They weren't taking any chances. Yeah.
Oh, it was OD. It was OD candy.
OD candy. Yeah.
I mean, that looks delicious, though. Try to lay off that pineapple.
Well,
that's my favorite flavors.
Yeah.
Right there.
Remember, Will, the goal here was death, not a bunch of homeless people climbing the walls for more meth.
Right.
Like that,
Right.
They
Got it now.
They didn't want to get them hooked and then coming back for more. That would.
Do you think 200? You think 200 times is enough? No, 300 times.
These guys love math.
Yeah,
300.
The tolerances are probably high. The problem with the city's plan is that they went a little overboard with the dosage of meth, forgot the sugar in these candies, so they tasted exactly like a giant block of meth. Now, of course, organization spokesperson Ben Burks-Ang is denying this demonic plan by claiming drug smugglers or blaming drug smugglers on disguising drugs, which he says there's a common technique smugglers use to get drugs across the borders to evade drug enforcement. Sure, Ben. Yeah, whatever. Likely story. Officers.
Why would the people report it who got the drugs delivered to them then?
Yeah, I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
They went, like I said, they went overboard. They fucked up the recipe. So now they have to roll it back and blame it on drug smugglers. So
well, it's obviously a fake story. I mean, you can't. I mean, it's not even. He's never going to back that up.
Yeah, I know. There's no way. I mean, look at this thing. So officers
came in today and turned off my alarm. That's why I'm late to work.
No, I mean, dude, I would believe that people make meth and then put it into the candies to like distribute it. What I'm saying is his story about a drug smuggler just handing out meth for free at his charity, and then the people.
Well, no, that's not what he's saying. He's saying that he got it mixed up from the drug smuggled shipment that he didn't know was meth, and they just put it in.
So the pineapple candy company is the one.
Yeah,
who put the meth.
It's like getting a bad batch of bananas.
Right. It's just this time it was all meth.
Yeah.
Right.
Individually wrapped pineapple meth.
Right. Why do you buy that someone would wrap that for distribution just to make like the regular meth customers?
Just because meth is
because it's easily smuggled. It looks like candy when it goes through customs. Yeah.
It's not for the end user.
No, it's just to transport.
Just to get just to get it through.
How would all that meth get to the charity without the pickup guy not trying?
It's like putting Coke in a picture frame. Now, officers have recovered 16 of the candies, but do not know how many are circulating. And now that word is out, I doubt
more than 16, buddy.
I doubt they're going to get any more back from the homeless people they gave them to, who can't believe the luck
Dude, this is a homeless guy's fucking Christmas. Like, he gets a 300 milligram block of meth that he can crush up and snort and smoke for the rest of the fucking.
They'll soon know how many. They'll just have to count the bodies.
Exactly. So from the article by the AP, the city commissioner, Helen Robinson, said 8 families, including at least one child, had reported consuming the contaminated candies since Tuesday. But luckily, the revolting taste meant most, at least the children, had immediately spat them out. Also, they forgot to add the sugar. They forgot to tell the homeless people that these candies were for adult consumption only.
Just the fat kids are dying.
Right.
There was one.
It's not great, but it's candy.
Right. Exactly.
There was like a Keith Richards type out there who just started chewing on it. Just took
Meth is terrible.
Mark, you're right. Luckily, they weren't handed out to normal New Zealanders. Otherwise, there'd be hundreds of deaths because they would have just swallowed them whole.
He didn't take it to the Maori, to the tribal lands.
No. So the charity's food bank only accepts donations of commercially produced food in sealed packaging, and the pineapple candies stamped with the label of Malaysian brand Rinda appeared as such when they were donated, arriving in a retail-sized bag. So they said that, of course, a food bank client, homeless person, reported that the candy tasted bad, and then they put out a huge APB. I'm just going to play the news so we can hear them talk in New Zealand for a little bit.
Love to hear the news.
It continues tonight for people given food parcels containing lollies with potentially fatal amounts of methamphetamine. Police say the Rinda brand pineapple sweets may have been distributed in grocery boxes from the Auckland City Mission over the past several weeks. And here's the big danger. Drug tests show one lolly contained approximately 3 grams of methamphetamine. A common dose to swallow is just 10 to 25 milligrams. So that single lolly holds up to 300 doses. The Drug Foundation says consuming that much meth is extremely dangerous.
There you go. They go on to, whatever. So
some homeless people had the best week ever.
Yeah. So nice try, Auckland. You had the right idea. Just piss poor execution. Basically, you just made a bunch of homeless people real happy.
Or not homeless. I read there's some people that pulled themselves out of poverty.
Yeah, of course, Pat.
You think they sold it? You think
I might have.
that?
No, I mean, they got super productive.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
I hope so.
They got shit done.
Yeah. Of course, this was a potential tragedy. They didn't mean to do this at all, but
some died.
No, not 3 people went to the hospital, but luckily they didn't eat the whole thing because it did taste like a big block of meth, and they were discharged.
But 6 went to business school.
Yeah,
right. Hopefully so.
There's some dead bodies out there.
It sounds to me like this is a PSA to say that 10 to 25 milligrams is not the normal dose to swallow. You should be upping it to more like 100.
Well, they're crushing it up and snorting the fuck out of it, or whatever they're doing. I mean,
these guys are surviving off 3 grams. I think that your 10 to 25 milligrams is pretty lame.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, they're hitting the 50, the hundo maybe.
Yeah,
but if they had disguised this with a little bit of sugar, hundreds of people would be dead. I mean, it would be a national tragedy.
It's hard to cover up the flavor of meth, though. It's pretty gross.
Yeah, I remember. It is. Yeah, you've told me that before, Will.
So. Luckily, no one's dead, but
it's pretty like stupid looking candy though. Like even if there was sugar in that.
Oh yeah, why isn't it yellow? No, not that. Like when it was unwrapped.
The actual candy, the yellow one is really good with the kind of the like jelly like inside in it.
Was the one giveaway that it was just a white chalky rock?
Yeah, and it tasted like a giant thing of meth, bitter, probably. Yeah, I don't know, but anyway. Everyone's safe, luckily, and the word is out. So that, like I said, they're not going to be getting any of the candies back, but people will know to be careful with them when they ingest them.
You got to be careful.
Yeah,
dude, the pineapple company should sue because no one's going to buy that shit ever again.
Who are they going to sue, though?
Well, they're looking.
Drug dealer.
I mean, there's somebody at the pineapple company that knew this was being shipped. That's for sure.
Maybe that's why they're not talking. We should be mad.
It could have been a random donation, though.
Yeah.
Because it's a charity that was giving it out. So it could have been somebody who made it and then donated it to the charity.
And they just had a bunch of perfectly unripped wrappers.
Like they're just like a Joker style, want to see the world burn. And they just gave a bunch of meth to a homeless charity.
An evil person. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. People that give out those candies in the first place not safe adults. But look, this is just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I forget. It's not a dentist.
People that work at
office,
charities.
No.
You know what I'm
Individual
talking about.
lollies at Halloween. That's no good.
Oh,
yeah, like the strawberry candy.
Yeah,
with
that's
the-
no good.
That's the
Right.
kind of candy.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. You gotta be
Put
careful.
some
around
chocolate
those.
in
My
there.
parents made me throw those right out.
Skittles.
Those are so good though.
Get those out of here, guys. It's just not chill. But you know what is chill? Popping in a Lucy. Let me tell you how productive I was today. I didn't get up and walk around the block, go outside. I just stayed at my desk and felt the chill come over me as I
Lucy is great for that.
popped in a little 4mg Lucy. And these things, man, they will chill you out and they taste fantastic. I mean, this is like always tobacco free, excellent, 100% pure nicotine. And you just like won't find tobacco products, tobacco in any of their products ever, period. They got 12 different flavors: cinnamon, mint, mango, wintergreen, pomegranate, apple ice, espresso, the whole shebang. They don't leave your mouth dry. We're a Lucy podcast. We just have been. The breakers are fantastic. They got the perfect balance of nicotine and flavor. And again, like the pouches, the gum, the breakers, the whole sheboygan, man. What's y'all's favorite Lucy Flav?
Mango 12.
Mango 8.
I mean, you're just so crazy that you go 12. 8's more reasonable.
Well,
Mark's
12's what? 50% more than that.
That's true.
Like,
Yeah, as a fan of math, like Mark, Mango 12.
You're a math guy. Okay. Anyway, if you want a boost of energy during the day, or if you want to chill and relax, or like if you're intermittent fasting like me, I made it to the end of the day. Easy to make it to my meal with the focus that Lucy brought me. You can get into Lucy's tobacco-free breakers, pouches, or gum by going to lucy.co/hardfactor. Use promo code hardfactor. That's one word to get 20% off your first order. They offer free shipping, have a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. That's lucy.co. Use promo code hardfactor, one word, to get that 20% off. And it's always free shipping. Fine print real quick. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every offer is age verified. This product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
You're right. Hey, I have probably the most American story of all time for you today. It's a tale of lawsuits and giant corporations getting their way.
That is American.
Sound familiar?
Sure.
That's how we do it.
Well, I was thinking like weights and fish is what I think of when I think of the most American thing.
Okay, yeah, hot dogs and baseball too, but I mean,
I
lawsuits.
went slavery in my mind.
You went slavery. Oh,
You went slavery?
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go back to lawsuits and giant corporations. Sounds familiar. It's also a tragedy. So if you're expecting sunshine and roses from a lawsuit and a megacorp getting its way, I'd like to temper expectations now. I'm not trying to mislead anyone. Jeffrey Piccolo, Mr. Piccolo, took his wife and potentially family, if he has one, to Disney Springs last October. And Disney Springs is a large shopping mall and dining area right there at the magical, most magical place in the world, Disney World Resort. So you go to Disney World, the park. When you're done, you go to get dinner and drinks and have a nice restaurant meal.
Is it close to like the campgrounds and stuff?
Very affordable. Disney Springs. Oh yeah, it's like right by those Disney hotels, like the Dolphin and stuff that are $400 a night.
Is that where that kid got eaten by the alligator? That pond?
Probably.
Probably.
Yes,
It's at the
Wes.
Springs, probably.
Yeah.
But you can also take a ferry directly to the park.
You can
Focus on the positive.
You can for probably $70. Yeah, so it looks nice and expensive. Well, I'll tell you what wasn't the most magical place on earth, and that's the Raglan Road Irish pub in Disney Springs that October night when Mr. Piccolo took his wife, Canna Copcorn. That's a hilarious name. Cannock Porn.
Yes, you can.
Cannock Porn, Tang Swan, a doctor at NYU Langone. Is that how you say that university? Langone? In New York City. Because she died eating there.
Whoa. Okay, that's sad. She died eating at the Disney restaurant?
Yeah, food was undercooked. No, it's not because of that. Dr. Tang Swan had a severe dairy and nut allergy and informed the wait staff at the restaurant of this and was, quote, unequivocally assured multiple times that she'd be fine. That what she ordered, which was the Sure I'm Frittered vegetarian broccoli and corn fritters, the scallop forest, which is sea scallops appetizer, the shepherd went vegan entree, and a side of onion rings were all dairy and nut free. Because each time a plate came to the table, she asked, "Hey, remember what I said last time? I have a real bad dairy and nut allergy. Am I okay?" And the waiter said, "Yep."
You didn't cook these fritters in peanut oil, right?
Is that what it was? The peanut oil?
Yeah, it's not the dairy that kills you, Will.
Yeah.
It's the nut allergy.
17-year-old was like, "Nope, you're good."
Yeah.
The whole peanut allergy thing is so sad because it's avoidable.
It's scary.
Right. Especially if you're a doctor.
Literally, you just have to eat peanuts in their first couple of years. You won't get a peanut allergy.
Yeah, but you can't do it when you're 59.
It sounds like
was.
this lady maybe was not born in Estados Unidos, okay? Maybe she was born in a different
No, it was
place.
literally like a United States problem because one of our generations, I think X, just never ate peanut butter and all their kids had peanut allergies.
Yeah, but Capcorn doesn't sound like she was born here in the
Corn.
States.
No, true. Maybe she's not, but peanuts pretty easy to come by.
Where's she
all
from?
over the globe.
In Vietnam, they sprinkle peanuts on just about everything.
Just about
Probably
everything.
Not from there.
Peanuts are great, Wes. I don't understand
from
the whole peanut
Thailand.
allergy thing.
Yeah, Thai.
I'm very sorry to people who are afflicted with it because it can kill you. It's ridiculous.
You know what else is American? Peanuts at the ball game.
It's
Yeah.
very American.
Yeah.
Just like a 17-year-old waitress telling you, ma'am, you got nothing to worry about without checking.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna go check and then be like, "Here's your fritters." So
I forgot your drink, and I forgot to ask if you're gonna die.
Definitely didn't.
Hey,
ask
Danny,
that.
we got a lady with a fake allergy out here. She cool? Okay. Beers later?
exactly, you got to buy them 17. After their meal, Piccolo returned. The husband returned right to the hotel room, and Tang Swan and her mother-in-law continued to shop at Disney Springs. And then about 45 minutes after Tang Swan returned to her hotel room, she had an acute allergic reaction in the Planet Hollywood, self-administered an EpiPen, and then just passed out on the floor. And no one could, like, they were like trying to call her, like trying to knock on the door. No one could. So they found her on the floor, like just passed out. They took her to the local hospital and she died.
Damn.
Okay.
Even
Big
with the
shout out to
EpiPen,
this
huh?
lady for being a medical doctor, rolling with her own EpiPen and self-administering. That's about the most that you can do. That's about the most you could tell them about the allergy. You could be a medical doctor. You could roll with your own EpiPen.
She could have
Administer it.
gotten peanut allergy treatment. There's actually treatment now where you can get exposed to it little by little, and it'll take it away.
Right.
Okay. She's
Well,
busy getting her medical degree.
Remember, she's in her 50s, so she can't do that.
True.
Look,
No, you can do
The
that.
more I listen to Will, the less I feel bad for her.
I don't think she's even dead listening to it.
No, I mean, you can do that.
Recent live
There's
listener.
things you can do about that.
Wraith's back. Wraith,
Right
Wraith,
here.
Wraith, you're gonna
Sad.
want to listen to this one and weigh
Whenever
in.
there's a peanut allergy death, it's super
Yeah.
sad.
So after a period of mourning, Piccolo, the husband, decided to take action. He filed a wrongful death claim against Disney in February of this year, because this was last October, for $50,000 or more for wrongful death. And
They
they
should
said,
say that.
yeah, right. They said the medical examiner's investigation determined that Tang Swan's cause of death was as a result of anaphylactic shock due to elevated levels of dairy and nuts in her system, according to the lawsuit.
Anaphylactic.
Anaphylactic.
The 50,000 it sounds like a threshold, maybe like
Right, like I want at least 50,000.
right. But you're probably
For a
going from
doctor,
a million
for a
or 2
doctor's
million.
death. Yeah,
Way more. Yeah, a couple mil. They
Seems
should pay it,
reasonable.
whatever it is.
Seems reasonable to me. Well, not according
Disney's in the
to
wrong.
Disney. Not according to Disney. Well, you see, Disney on May 31st, which we're just hearing about now, filed a throw
They're
this
like, there's
lawsuit out.
courses you could have taken. There's plans out there for this kind of thing.
No, I
Yeah,
mean, you can't. that's-
Disney
it's
sued her
okay.
parents for not feeding her peanuts as a child.
Just because they're learning more about peanut allergies all the time doesn't mean that she needs to be on the cutting edge of the science. But she's a doctor; you'd expect that she would be. But
Well, she wasn't born a doctor.
No, she wasn't born with the peanut allergy either. Unfortunately, wait, I guess you are. But if you eat some nuts just like early, you'd be all right.
I have to move past that.
Okay,
because she's dead.
yeah, no, I know. R.I.P. So very sad. She was afflicted with a horrible allergy.
Right. So on May 31st, they filed throw this lawsuit out on some pretty ridiculous grounds. You see, what Disney is saying is, well, when you sign up for Disney Plus, which you did for a 1 month free trial in 2019, Mr. Piccolo, you agree to our TOS, or terms of services. And in that TOS, it says If we kill your wife, you can't sue us in regular court. You got to resolve all non-minor disputes with us, Disney, personally, in our Disney executive suite, where we have Disney lawyers telling you you're not getting nothing.
Nah, the court's got to reject this.
Dude, this is fucking insane. So essentially they're saying the same company that owns the parks, right, owns Disney Plus, and you signed a broad language terms of service like we all do when you sign up for Disney Plus.
He got a 1 month free trial. He wasn't even a fucking member.
Therefore, it's like a prenup, right, or some sort of prearrangement. That he has an arbitration agreement, essentially, is what they're saying. Like,
yes,
dude,
he can't go to regular court. He's got to arbitrate with Disney. Also,
they got to toss that out.
That's so insane.
The court's got to toss that because he didn't sign up for an arbitration agreement with Disney. He signed up for a free trial of Disney Plus. It's false advertising.
Well,
the court, you can't have that.
They got them both ways because they also have that. When you buy tickets online to their park, same thing. So they double tossed them. If you step foot in their park or you watch a single Disney Plus piece of content, they can kill your wife. They can pretty much kill anyone.
The park terms of service are probably more. Like there might be precedent around that. Have they gotten away with the park terms of service before?
Sounds like it.
So then if there's precedent on that, then maybe they will get it. That's fucked up.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Disney's got some pretty decent content in the catalog. I just don't know if it's worth it to rewatch The Lion King or the Marvel movies again, in the off chance they negligently kill me.
But Mark, we're already all in the agreement because we all have Disney Plus.
It's too late for me because I already have Disney Plus and have been to the park. Dude. So they can just come to my house and kill me now.
I've been a member of the Mickey Mouse Club since 1990. I mean, like, I'm toast. But this is so fucked up because
now the mouse keeps power, man, because he can just kill anybody he wants, technically legal.
And the truth about America is it's not about who's right or wrong. It's who has the most dough to outlast the other person. In
That's who's got the best toss, Pat, because this is like when Facebook has Cambridge Analytica and they get rid of your data to overseas companies and stuff, and you get defrauded. They're like, well, you signed our Facebook toss and we own you. You can't sue us. You can't do anything. We got tosses. Toss. Yeah, everyone's got a toss. So now they can just send some assassin they just drained the semen out of to come kill you.
Suck it, bitch. Yeah. This is bad press for Disney. This is bad. How's their stock doing today? This is bad press for Disney, dude.
No, it's got to be fine. They're flexing their legal muscles. This is great for them. They're probably if they get away with it, their stock's going to go higher than ever.
Stock's up today. I feel like pre-internet,
stock's up.
You did
this is real power on display.
Everyone's
pre-internet. You didn't hear about. I mean, shit like this, right? Like, but this is so fucked up, dude.
It's fucked up, man.
Stock's way up.
Stock's up.
Look how powerful they are.
The investors they're never going to lose money.
You see Disney getting away with this, you got to figure, fuck yeah, I can trust that my investment.
Safe.
Your cash is safe.
Safe. Yeah.
That's an ironclad toss.
I treat every penny like it's my own.
Oh no. So
yikes. Well, that sucks.
So
that's a terrible vacation.
That's sad.
So you can't.
Speaking of vacation, look at this. Russ in the live chat says, "Greetings, boys, from a toilet west of Jamaica on a cruise ship."
Nice. Hell yes.
That's awesome.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Another one, Mass Brandon saw some orcas today. He was on a water taxi in Boston, and they got delayed because of the orcas in the water.
Whoa.
Anyone else have a better day than us?
Delay, but I hope you got to see the majestic beasts in action.
Anyone live comment from inside a vagina?
Yeah.
Oh, Mass Brandon says they're revolting. Fuck you, Mass Brandon.
They're revolting.
And does he mean they're ugly or they're just like fighting back?
Get it. He's annoyed by the orcas. Well,
I think he means they're fighting back.
Yeah, I know. I'm joking. Tell you what's revolting is Disney's toss. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
All right.
Law is the law.
Let's get out of this solar system, Will. Let's get out.
We're going to Mars.
Yeah. Let's get out of this planet.
Life on Mars. It's getting more possible every day, guys. Did you know that? Did you know that every day we keep living, it's closer to a day where humans can live on Mars?
I mean,
it makes sense.
You keep reminding us. Yes.
Right. I keep skipping those headlines because I know you're going to read them.
Yeah.
No. It's technically true.
We don't need to read about space.
But we're getting closer to life on Mars every day. So, I mean, it's something to consider. And for all the Vikings fans out there, mean, did you guys see what happened to the Vikings today on Wednesday?
After 2 touchdowns and a half, McCarthy's
JJ McCarthy out for the season, and then Addison got carted off practice same day.
Oh no!
By the cops for all the DUIs, or by his?
No, I think because he destroyed his body. But they also had a dude literally die on the team like a couple weeks ago, and then it's just been a mess for the Vikings. Anyways, for all the Vikings fans out there and anybody else who's been having a hard time recently, life on Mars may be sounding better every day as well, right? Because like we're getting closer. Maybe it's not so bad. There's a lot. It's a frigid desert, but it could be better than being a Vikings fan. You never know.
Vikings fans would be on the first spaceship to Mars today.
You got to think they're early adopters, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
Right. Throw a football a mile up there.
Probably.
Off-season.
That meniscus will be fine in Mars. Yeah.
Yeah, JJ McCarthy being all pro on Mars. Not only will we all be superhumans with the nanobots in our bloodstream and brains by the year 2045, it turns out we may be able to put our superhuman cyborg bodies to work on Mars sooner than we thought possible, because they have discovered liquid water. They've officially detected it inside the planet of Mars.
What? For real?
Liquid water. Yeah.
That's the only water I know.
Right.
That freaked
opposed
out.
to
Mark?
ice.
As opposed to ice. Yeah.
Oh shit! I know that water too.
Yeah,
Liquid
you know that
water.
too.
So it's
'Cause,
got
you
a
know,
hot
stuff can-
core like Earth.
Stuff can live in it. You're right, Wes. The scientists did this by analyzing the Mars quakes that were measured by the NASA InSight rover when it was active from 2018 to 2022. And then those seismic measurements found that the mid crust of Mars, which is 6 to 12 miles beneath the surface, is filled with cracks that, according to all the calculations of the Mars quakes, they appear to be filled with water. So like 6 to 12 miles below the surface of Mars is nothing but like porous rocks filled with water. And so it looks like all of the surface water that we've known forever about used to being on the surface of Mars did not get lost to space as people previously thought. It actually receded into the planet, a lot of it. They say that there's enough water down in those cracks to cover all of Mars in about a mile deep of water.
Yikes.
Like the surface.
That's too much. You don't want to go that far.
I don't want to mine for my water. You know what I mean?
True. You would have to
How do you
mine.
like it?
Like it.
West, it's a good point because we'd have to mine.
Bottle.
He likes it brought to him.
Yeah, like in the jug that in my dispenser in my kitchen.
Bear in mind, though, you're going to have a superhuman body with nanobots in it. So anything is possible. But the record for mining below the surface of the Earth, where there's breathable air, is 7.6 miles. And we would need to almost double that to like really efficiently mine
Harry Stamper.
Martian water. Yeah. You need Harry. You need the nanobots, really.
So
yeah,
is
it
it
makes sense.
possible that just there's like a world down there and they just didn't want to be on the surface because they didn't want to look like
Yeah. So Mark, you'd have to drill 6 to 12 miles below the surface, and you could drill into aliens once you got the water.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's possible. Anyways, it makes sense because on Earth, water like cycles down towards the center of the planet as well. But
What's the temperature of this water? Do we know? Hot.
Mars is doing the same thing, but we don't know where the surface is at.
It's got to be hot. down there.
Yeah.
It's got to be hotter than the surface because it's like
Which is hot.
adjacent to like the hot core, right? Or like closer to it than on the surface.
Isn't the
I
surface
don't
fucking hot on Mars?
during the day, but it's super
Yeah.
cold at night. I think
Okay.
it's usually like net colder than Earth because there's no atmosphere.
That's like
Or
Vegas.
hardly.
It's like a desert.
It's like the ultimate version of Vegas, of Nevada. Yeah.
Okay.
Nevada on steroids, Mars. And you have to mine for your water 12 miles deep.
I wouldn't mind going to a casino on Mars.
Right. Coincidentally, check this out. I also did some follow-up research on something I mentioned the other day. Coincidentally, not only are we going to get the nanobots in our bodies by 2045, that's the year when all of us on this show are expected to become racial minorities in America. So we could start working on the paperwork now so we can hit the ground running with this Martian water mining operation, probably get some grant funding.
Not if we vote in Vance, Will.
Oh, well, I mean, either way, you just want to be prepared,
Who cares?
for the eventuality.
I'll stick it out and learn Spanish.
You're just going to stay on Earth and
Well, the water's right here.
It's right here.
I can go get it from my Brita in the refrigerator.
I'm also looking that the deepest we ever got on Earth was 12 kilometers.
7 point. I said that earlier. 7.6 miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Russians did that. They just kept.
But we don't
digging.
know how soft the terrain is down there. It might be real nice. Might be easy.
I mean,
Might be
I
like a
want to
grotto.
see what's 12 miles below the surface of Mars, especially because there could be aliens down there. But I get it if you guys aren't into it. But I mean, we have a lot of time until the nanobot, until we've some time till 2045. So I might keep working on it in the background. I'll check.
What are you going to be doing?
Well, don't worry about it. Preparing.
You got to be doing.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to start analyzing some stuff.
Okay.
Getting
You're not
ready,
going to tell us.
getting ready for the project. Yeah, it's gonna be top secret.
Get your Mars
Until
ball
it's
bag
time.
ready.
Until it's time to engage you guys again, see if you're, more into the Martian mining operation.
I think it's cool, Willie. I think it's fucking cool. I love to see that there's like potential life breakthroughs and that we're learning so much.
It's
and
better
this is
that
huge.
there's water than not water if there's actually going to be some people going to Mars, right? That's good news.
You'd think, right? It makes it more possible, to have life with water,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a whole ocean full.
That's nice.
I want to check it out.
Okay. How's your marriage? I guess mine's not good because I got served with this ad this morning and it was very concerning. And now after I clicked on this guy's ad
They
and
targeted you.
went through the click funnel, I'm getting served all day long. You know what I'm talking about. Mark was talking about it on the last Hive Hour. These guys that are like, if you're not making $100,000 a year, something's wrong with you. If you're not making $100,000 a month, something's wrong with you. Follow my course, free training, and I'll teach you how you can make money hand over fist. And what does this go against, guys? The rule of supply and demand. You do not want a bunch of people doing the same business that you do. That's why multi-level marketing is stupid. You don't want competition. Why the fuck would you teach someone to fish if you're running a fishing business, right?
Wow.
So
Yeah,
we're
no,
all kind of
usually-
we're all a little suspicious of those type of things, but I've never seen it like this, guys. I've never seen it like this. And I'm talking about Prevent Divorce with Josh Hudson. That's Josh right there. Take a look at him.
Prevent divorce.
Whoa,
he's
that guy,
good-looking
that
rich
guy's
guy.
never going to get divorced. Wow.
No, he's never going to get divorced. Josh, in his ad that he made for himself here, he said, I help hopeless husbands prevent divorce and restore failing marriages in 30 days or less. And he took this photograph of him on the phone, okay? Because he's going to ask you to set up a free phone call, okay? A free
Pat,
trial
you missed
phone
that
call.
important line without losing the respect of their wives by being a big bitch about it.
And begging
That's
them to
right.
come back.
Yeah.
They're gonna be begging to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to get into it, guys. We're going to get into some of Josh's techniques. Okay. I'm going to take you one step down the click funnel. I'll take you down all three. But here's the video that.
Wait, quick question, Pat. How come his wife isn't in any of the pictures of his marriage counseling?
He's not married, guys. Josh Hudson is a licensed marriage and family therapist, an LMFT from San Diego, California. However, Josh is not a typical marriage therapist. And by that,
Josh bangs everyone's wives to get clients, and then he's like creating his own client pool.
He treats
Right.
your wife like shit.
Yeah, this is like
Exactly.
Hitch.
He's not typical in that his license is delinquent in San Diego. Oh, sorry. Josh developed a world-renowned therapy method to help turn around marriages on the brink of divorce that, for many men, worked better than any marriage therapy they've tried before. And since he started in 2014, which is 4 years before he got his license, Josh helped thousands of men completely transform their lives. Here's a little bit of Josh explaining it, okay? And this is an ad that he was running. Here's just a taste.
3 proven steps a husband must make to win his wife back in a specific order. And it's not talking about the problems. It's not using logic to try to convince her emotions with the kids, the memories, even faith in God. And it's definitely not sharing your emotions to a therapist. Most men will never win their wife back after she wants a divorce. So what do men do in this situation to save their marriage? They need a proven strategy that they can use to get their wife back as fast as possible. And the most important part, all on their own. That's why I've helped hundreds of men over the past decade as a licensed therapist.
In
fact, we've had twice
Here's some
since
testimonials.
it's the biggest turnaround in the history of mankind.
Literally come
Okay,
like
used
full
twice.
circle, like 180 change. And now I'm like, I need to work on myself.
Yeah, that's right.
Because he puts me to shame
This next one's
every
fucking
time I'm with him.
Well, we were intimate with the kids in the room, and that's completely out of character for her. She like attacked me. Like I couldn't believe it. Like I'm still a bit in shock. It was like awesome.
In this video, you're about to discover how Evan had his wife wanting a divorce.
He banged with the kids in the room.
So what you said, like 3 to 4 weeks in the course, you went from like mentioning potentially not being married anymore to sex 3 times in 48 hours.
4
times.
4 times, and it was really probably like 36 hours.
And he only used 3 techniques in my marriage mastery program. You see, I was cheated on by my first 2 girlfriends, and they left me for another man. I witnessed the same pattern happen to my father as my mother left him for her high school boyfriend. I swore that pattern would stop with me, and my kids would not go through the same thing that I went through. Keeping the family together, keeping that marriage strong. There is a chance to get it back. I know things seem hopeless. Maybe she told you there's no chance, just give up. I've heard it all before. Those are just words. And when you take different action, so will she. You will influence her. I'll see you there. There's a free bonus, by the way, too. So go check it out.
Wow.
Okay.
Free bonus.
What are we thinking, boys?
I need the free bonus now.
I think he's going to get people to sign up.
What does it cost? Let's get into what it costs.
He's promising more sex.
Yeah.
So, it was more like 4 times we did it, and only used 3 of those techniques. And she actually got intimate with the kids in the room. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, here is 2 clicks down the funnel, guys. It asks you, what do you do for work? And then it asks you, what's your annual income?
Yeah. If you write unemployed and no income or below 40K, you get removed from the platform.
Right. You also get removed if you have a domestic violence charge, which I lied and I said I did. Here's the big key here. Our coaching program is only for serious men who are able to invest into saving their marriage. If accepted, would you be able to financially commit a 4-figure investment?
If accepted.
Of course.
What does it say there? It says, 1, ready to invest right now, Josh. 2, struggling financially, but I can invest at least $1,000 to get help. Or 3, I'm only looking for help. I can't spend my money, and that's Josh is never going to fucking call you. Now
sends you right to a divorce lawyer.
Here's my favorite question, though.
He sends your wife that you're signing up for this.
Oh yeah, 100%. What's your money situation right now? I'm in full control. My wife controls the money, which I get the sense if you click that one, Josh is not going to call you guys.
No, he's weeding people out. Yeah.
It's only for serious men, Pat.
I got a script, guys. This is a freebie from Josh. Do you want me to read it to you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this is if there's any guys out there who aren't sure what to do, this is just a freebie. Josh gave it to me earlier. Script example. Her name. Let's call her Susanna.
Kate.
Nope. They don't. Nope. Okay.
Let's go with
Susanna.
Kate.
Susanna, I love you and I want what's best for you. Ever since the day I laid my eyes on you at time and place, I knew you were my soulmate. Insert positive memory with your emotions. I've made mistakes. I'm not perfect. I wish I could go back in time. I would give anything to do so. However, all I could do now is prove to myself then I can become the man you need in your life. And after some deep insight and reflection, I now realize what I've done to cause us to be where we are now. State 3 behaviors and how they made her feel.
My drinking, my gambling.
Yeah, I've said all this. It doesn't work.
Look, I know our love story isn't over. Things seem dark, but I'm confident there's a way back, okay? Your pain is justified, baby. Okay, so a couple things about Josh. I looked up the website, the address on the bottom of his email, and it's registered to a FedEx ship center. So I don't know if that's legitimate or not. Probably not.
Looks like one that's on the water, though. Classic.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you can run away with your money on a boat.
Which one did you do, Wes?
Oh, I signed up for like get her back thing back in the day when I was all distraught over.
Was it Josh?
How much?
No, it wasn't Josh.
How much?
Like $100. Like it was. Yeah, it was like a.
Was it good tips
to invest?
No, it was. I don't really honestly don't remember any of the tips, but it didn't work.
You didn't even get a script like that one?
No, I didn't get a script. It was like things I had to do.
It doesn't work if you're not fully invested, Wes. Okay.
I don't want to do this.
Man,
Yeah, it took a lot of work.
You got to stop trying to use logic on these ladies, okay? It takes full commitment. Anyway, this is fucking sick. This is where our world is. There's some poor down on his luck bastard that just forked over $2,000 to Josh to get that fucking piece of shit script.
Can you send me the script though?
Yeah, it's coming your way.
Thanks, appreciate it.
I'll put it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is all alleged.
You can post on Instagram for free.
Yeah, and that's the show. She got intimate with me with the kids in the room. It was fucking awesome.
That was the wildest.
Yeah. And I loved it.
I fucking loved it. I said, right now?
My kids, dude.
This is our new
Josh,
reality.
I love you, man.
Heads down, kids. Heads down. Don't look up at daddy. Mom and daddy get back together.
Nothing's going on here.
Nothing's going on under these covers.
Daddy's making a commitment in here.
So, like, after you did it, she just started doing you? Yeah, she was doing me all the time. She was doing me once, twice. She couldn't stop doing me.
Yeah,
it's like her vagina was out of control. It was like
I might have misheard, but I thought the first guy said I've used him twice. And wait a minute.
He did say that, Mark.
Like, wait a minute. So the first one didn't stick.
Anyway, allegedly, Josh Hudson, Flim Flam Man, prevent divorce with Josh Hudson. Get out there, have a great fucking day.